We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up JNJ stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bullish green candle. Looks like it's coming from an area of support. We also have price action highs, price action lows, midpoint, also adding second level highs and adding third level highs. So let's zoom in the price to see what's going on. So on the monthly time frame, price action is identified as a bullish green candle coming from an area of support. So it looked like it came back and retested that second level highs area. So current price is sitting at 167.60. And if price work his way up, we can see that it's going to hit that midpoint first with beneath that third to last candle wick, stopping at price of 169.45. And if price works its way up from that area there, it can head up to the price of 176.35 and continue up to 183.51. And if price action works its way down, price action can lead back down to that area of support that it came from, sitting at price of 161.45. And if price head down from that area is hitting that overall second level highs of 157.56. So we do know that price action did break, did come off that support. So if you look at price action high, price action low, there's a midpoint right in that middle that stops at current price of that midpoint at 169.45. So price look like it's headed there, but if it has some issues, we'll see. Also, we're going to put a midpoint between the price action and second to last candle just to see what's going on in that area as we walk down to see if we identify a break in retest or a pattern. So let's say this market is going to work its way down. So market will be coming from an overall structure for that first leg, overall second leg, overall third leg, overall fourth leg. And that can be the retest right here, stopping near that midpoint area. And then market's coming down from a double top and retest. Now, let's say the market is respecting. We do have that uptrend. The market follows up. We do know we have a break and retest, so we can have a pattern right below that area, which will be identified for the first, second, third, fourth. So we have a double bottom. Market reached all the way up to highest highs of resistance of structure, came back to retest that W, and it's trying to see if we're going to create some momentum and breakout. If so, market's coming from a double bottom and a retest. Or we can receive that consolidation. Walking down to the weekly time frame, price action on the weekly time frame is identifying as a bullish green candle with a long wick down to that area of support. So let's take a look at what's going on in this area. So if price work his way up from this area, we can see that price will head up to areas of price 169.45. If it does run into a rejection, it's because we have price action high, price action low. It'll be a midpoint, and it broke the midpoint, but it can also be rejected for that midpoint and come down for another push below. And if it does happen, it's coming from a pattern at that high, which will identify for the overall first, second, third, fourth retest. So it's a triple top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is 4. Most time this is exhaustion, so market can fully turn around. But if it does push down further, we'll see that fifth and final push before that market decide what it's going to do from a pattern, or we can receive that consolidation. Or if that market is doing a pattern in this area, will be identified as a decline W coming down in red first, second, third, fourth. So we have that W formation matching up for the previous side of that midpoint. So if it breaks, we'll see a retest and market push up further, or identify as a retest candle. Daily time frame price action is identifying as a bullish green candle coming from area support. So our market is looking bullish. So we do have that first, second, overall, third, and market's pushed up for that fourth. So we did break that midpoint line. It's also in the area of another midpoint line. So we do have price action high, price action low. So there's a midpoint somewhere here it's trying to break. So it kind of did break it, touching it in a way. So we got to see what's going on in that area. Will it be rejected for that the market to come down, or it break through? Let's talk about it on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is identifying a more like a retest. Bullish green candle small, more like a retest, so it's identify what's going on. So overall, we do have that overall structure. So it W's inside W's. So it's showing that the market can work up if it breaks that area. So it's showing that overall first, second, third, fourth retest, the market pushed up once price action is a retest. Why? Because second last candle pushed up, price action retest has a little bit of wick to the bottom. So it's retesting that second last candle high to see if it's going to break up. So we're going to see if that market has momentum for that market to break up. If not, it'll run into the rejection. And we'll talk about that on a 3-minute time frame. So the rejection will be multiple pushes to that resistance. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it's rejected here with a pattern, market's coming back down to that previous area price of 164.76. But if we see that breakout, market can work its way up. But if the market does work its way up, you want to see price action engulf the third to last candle wick. So once price close out, because it's right at the tip of the last candle wick, highest wick, and if it closes out above that just a little bit, market can work its way up further. So that means when we walk down this time frame at this resistance line, we should be identifying a break and retest. Walking down to a 2-hour time frame, price action is same structure. Still look for price action to engulf that third last candle, which we can see that price action trying to break off that SR line that we did create in that earlier time frame. 1-hour time frame, still reading the same thing, looking for that engulfment to the previous side. We can see those patterns in there with those W first, second, third, second last candles, a retest, and market's trying to push and break out. So if it's pushing and break out this area of the SR line of resistance, we're looking for that retest for that market to push up further, unless we run into a rejection of that resistance, identifying the first, second, third, and market comes down for that fourth leg. So if market does come down, it can come back down to at least the midpoint of price action candle of 166.94. If it breaks the low of 166.60 and close out, then that market could be working its way down for that M pattern. 30-minute time frame reading the same thing. 15-minute time frame reading the same thing. So we're seeing the same structure from the 15, 30, 45, 1 hour, 2 hour, I think maybe 3 hour time frame, if I remember right. Price tracks are just trying to engulf this previous side. Now we're seeing solid candles from the previous side. Earlier we were seeing long wicks, same concept, but extended candles in the market. So we're going to wait to see if this market breaks out this SR line as it doing, but we're still looking for that follow up with the retest for that market to push up further. Same as a 5-minute time frame, same candle, last candle in the market, price action, bullish green, same as the 3-minute, and then same as the 1, but we're getting something going on. Let's take a look at it. So in the 1-minute time frame, we have a retest candle, which is a doji. So we identified that first, second, third, fourth. So we do have that break in the market. With this candle here, we're going to see if it's going to follow up with a bearish red candle that engulfed this price. If so, price would be doing that break and retest on this 1-minute time frame before it creates that momentum and come back up. So if it does break and retest, you want to see price shoot back up, but definitely breaks above price numbers of 167.53 and close out. If not, you want it to clear that wick of 167.61. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. Please study Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest strategy. Click on images, JNJ stock.